Hi guys, welcome back. We are still looking at the concept of financial maths, and this has to do with present value annuities. Now we're going to look at the concept of an outstanding balance to see what it is about. What do we do when it comes to the concept of outstanding balance? Let's just jump right into it. So remember, present value has to do mainly about the bond repayments and the loan repayment, right? So that's where the outstanding balance concept will be taken from. Now, when you talk about the outstanding balance, this is the money you still need to pay in order to settle the loan, right? So this is the money you still need to pay in order to settle the loan. So meaning to make the loan to be equal to zero. That's what we are talking about. Now, two ways to calculate it. The first one will be to use the present value formula. I'm going to show you how to really do that. And also, you can then always say what you owe minus what you have paid, right? So what you owe, you mean the total amount of money that you still owe, so total present value plus the interest minus what you have paid, which we normally use the future value for because it's monthly payments that accumulate to be a certain amount of money. But I will show you what that has to do with. The TP is normally calculated using the compound interest, hence I'm writing A there. Now, when you talk about this concept of outstanding balance, let's say you borrow 480,000 at an interest rate of 13.2% per annum compounded monthly. You repay the loan by means of equal monthly payments of 7,600, with the final payment being less than 7,600. That really does make sense, right? Because you know almost all the time when you pay back something, the last payment might be maybe 5,000 or 3,000 to settle it. Now, the first thing we will need to do will be to calculate how many months it will take for the loan to be repaid. So we are calculating N, right? Now, we're going to use the present value formula to do this. P, you know, is 480. I is the interest rate. X will be the monthly payment. So I will then say P is equals to X into 1 minus 1 plus I to the exponent of negative N. All of this divided by I. And then the P value will be 480,000. I know that is equals to, I'm paying this by means of 7,600 into 1 minus 1 plus the interest is 0.1325 divided by 12, all raised to the exponent of negative 12n, because I don't know what n is, and this is divided by 0.1325 over 12. Then you go straight to your calculator with this. On my calculator, I will say 480,000. Multiply this by the interest there, which is 0.1325 over 12, which will then give me 5,300. I divide this by 7,600. It gives me that much, and then I must subtract 1, right? So subtract 1 from this, which will give me that. So now it means I actually have negative 23 over 76. 76 is equals to negative into 1 plus 0.1325 over 12 to the exponent of minus 12n. And then the negative and the negative, you know that I can divide both sides by it, right? Then from here, I will need to introduce my log. My negative 12n will be equals to the log of my base, which is 1 plus 0.1325 over 12. And then my number will be the 23.76, 23 over 76. Now, what I will then need to do is to introduce a log. I know my base is 1 plus 0.1325 over 12. And this has to do with, the number here will be 23 over 76, right? 23 over 76. And that will be my answer there. And I will divide this by negative 12. And it will give me 9 years. So this will be equal to 9 years. And that's how you will then need to do this. But you will first quickly need to look at what they wanted us to do. This, how many months? So actually we did not really need to divide this by 12, right? So let me multiply this by negative 12 to take it back. I just need to divide it by a negative 1 in order to make it a positive. So this is 108 months that the person is actually going to pay back this particular loan that they have taken from the bank. So let's understand what is happening here. We are looking at the concept of you take out a loan, you want to know how many months you must pay back the loan in order to amortize it based on an monthly payment of 7,600 at an interest of the 13.25% from the bank. So you then need to reverse that, but you must always remember you introduce a log in this particular question. When we come back from the ad break, guys, I want us to then look at the concept of the outstanding balance and how does it then factor into this whole concept that we've just discussed now. But for now, let's take a quick ad break and I'll be back just now.